It's time to show everyone how to set up Kubernetes on Microsoft's cloud. So welcome everyone to this brand new series. My name is John Jardin from Agilit-e, and I'm going to show you how to set up Kubernetes on the Microsoft Azure cloud from nothing to a working version of Kubernetes. And if all goes well, this will happen in a very short period of time. We're looking at under an hour easy. So I'm going to start off with some of the very basics, like setting up your development environment. From there, we'll move into actually setting up the Azure cloud, creating the Kubernetes cluster, and getting you to the point where you can actually launch the Kubernetes dashboard, proving that it is in fact up and running. And thanks to the trial version of Microsoft Azure, we'll be able to do this at no cost. And you'll also be able to do this whether you're running Windows or whether you're running Mac. I'll make sure that we've set up the development environment for both of them. So that will initially be the first phase. From there, we'll move on to other phases where I'll show you how to deploy helm-charts. We'll set up static IP addresses. We'll deploy the NGINX Ingress controller so that you can have your own load balancing. We'll even do Cert Manager, SSL enabling of your containers within your environment. So I've got great news for those of you who don't want to just follow along the video and just want the instructions. There's a new initiative that we've posted up on GitHub through Agilit-e's account called cheat sheets. And one of the cheat sheets we have is everything that we'll be doing in this video in a raw form on GitHub, showing you step by step how to achieve everything that we are going to be achieving through this video series. So I also just want to make one last point. This is not a video series explaining what Kubernetes is or what Microsoft Azure is or Docker and so on and so forth. This video series just focuses on getting you up and running with Kubernetes on the Azure cloud. And even though we might touch on a couple of topics and explain one or two things over here, if you're looking to understand what Kubernetes is or Azure, it would be best that you actually go and search for the tons of available free information out there that will answer those questions for you. This video series has a specific purpose versus those of teaching you the actual technologies. That's enough chit chat for now. Let's get started. I think let's jump into the next video where we'll set up your development environment. See you then.